Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Another episode of my path to power. I'm going to let you guys kind of cruise on through, or we're going to slowly kind of cruise on through this episode, but we still have this wonderful team that I absolutely adore, absolutely love this team. It's fun to play with, and that's really the big dilemma this year on FIFA, is finding teams that are entertaining to play with, because when you have teams that are entertaining to play with, then you get better gameplay and you want to play this game far more. You're going to have those Christmas noobs that are coming up, and they're going to be selling players for all sorts of prices that are all sorts of wrong. So if you guys are trading wizards or market wizards, however you want to look at it, then I would be on your toes. It is the season, 'tis the time of year to take advantage of brand new FIFA players. I'm hoping it'll interject a bit of life into the game, because it's kind of a weird thing with FIFA this year, and I mentioned it to you guys, and I seriously did mean it. Keep on leaving me comments on other sorts of things or different topics and all that sort of stuff, because I love interacting with you guys. Like I said, it's just FIFA for me is a little bit weird this year. I still like the game, but it's really, really hit or miss on my overall kind of levels of enjoyment with it. So hoping to interject a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Mourinho out, and that's a little bit late for when you guys are seeing this versus when it happened, but I wanted to take a minute and talk about it. I tweeted it out a bunch of times, well, not a bunch. When I say a bunch, I mean a couple. I tweeted it out twice, and I said that it would be best for both clubs if their managers were to switch places. And the managers and the clubs that I were referring to were Jose Mourinho and Louis van Gaal, and Manchester United and Chelsea, of course. Now, Chelsea took the route and just said, Mourinho, adios, mother trucker. You are on your way out, and packed his bags. And apparently Hazard and Fabregas were the ones that were leading the charge to get him removed. How about that for a free kick from Dybala? It felt good. It felt all sorts of right, but they were leading the charge, and they came out and they put a very exciting performance in over the weekend. Things were looking a little bit better, so there is that. Now, Van Gaal, obviously United dropping points yet again. Things are not looking good. Now, the reason that I kind of went into switching the two is Mourinho, apparently his agent, I think it's Jorge Mendes, got some ties to United. There are a few guys in United's front office that would have loved to have Mourinho there. So there have been a few kind of sketchy articles that I've seen posted on that recently. But Mourinho, I think, would get the best out of United's youngsters that they've brought in, and I think he would offer a lot for the club, and the kind of counterattacking play that they need to be taught to kind of maximize that. I think he'd be good for them. And on the other token, Van Gaal to Chelsea. The reason I said that is, in my mind, Van Gaal right now, he is. His mantra is to stabilize the ship, or right the ship, and get things, kind of sorted out. And he did that at United. He got him to a place where, they're stable. Now things aren't obviously looking very good, but he got him to stable, and now he doesn't really quite know what to do with it. Is kind of the way it looks. So time will tell how it plays out and how it pans out, but I wanted to briefly interject that, and I think I'm going to keep talking real footy with you guys. Obviously, I love it. For those of you guys that don't know, originally when I started my YouTube channel many, many moons ago, it was because I wanted to see how a world audience would take to an American talking about soccer, talking about football, and I figured FIFA would be a decent kind of segue into that. Now, do not get me wrong. Not a single bone in my body thinks that I am the most knowledgeable man on the sport, but I do watch it a lot, and I do read a lot of articles, and I have a keen interest, and I like conversing about it, making some interesting points. Welcome to the Chip Life, finally. All the nostalgia with that, Jeremy Menez. Thank you so much. We needed that chip. But kind of all those things considered, that was one of the main reasons that I started my channel, and I think it's maybe time to kind of bring it back that way and figure out a clever ways to do more talking about the actual sport and bringing FIFA into it as well, because I think it should, at least for me, will make FIFA a lot more entertaining. Managed to win the title there, going undefeated. We did drop a few points with some draws, so 44-6-3, the overall record right now. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I was relatively pleased with that. We got about 20,000 coins and lumps of coal. 7,000 more would be mighty nice. So we're going to go ahead and switch around the squad a little bit to try to get some chemistry. We're just going to throw some bench players in. We're going to play a match because I don't want to go out and buy unique players for this. The thing to do, actually, you'll see a guy took a fantastic angle on this tournament. It's not this episode, it's the next one, but I was super pumped seeing what he did with it. And I thought that is so clever. And when something's clever, you got to give credit where credit's due. So be sure to check that one out. I think that'll be the next episode of the old P2P, but I'm heading down to FLA, leaving. Well, I'm leaving today, not when this video will be uploaded, but I'm going to be down doing some fishing with the aunt, uncle, brother, father, mother, grandmother, other aunt, other uncle, other aunt. So my mom's side of the family. But there should be a lot of fun footy stuff that's going to be coming up come January. Obviously, you're going to have the transfer rumors kind of swirling around, and there are some YouTubers that do some kind of transfer related stuff, but I might see if I can't find a way to work that in. I've already got one idea that I'm pretty darn pumped about doing, so that will start in the new year. So a little bit of time coming, mixing one of my other interests with FIFA, with footy, and I'm just straight. It's the most pumped that I've been for a long time about some content that I could produce. So I'm pumped about that. And I know you guys are like, Japes, you've talked about a lot of content a lot, and I don't know what this is gonna be because I'm not giving any hints away. But we'll be the judge of that, and you most certainly will. I don't know where I was going with that. But I'll have another kind of rant episode. We'll have some stuff with tops coming up for you guys as well. Just to add a little bit of variety, get the face cam on so you can see what we're looking like these days, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Use some different players and see me use some higher rated players on my main account. Anyways, guys, that's where this episode is going to come to a close. I hope you did enjoy some of the gameplay in the background, some of the chatter going along with it. Thank you all so much, as always, for tuning in. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.